Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of my wife reacting to manga and anime characters. This should be pretty interesting. This is going to be the Espada from Bleach and her first reactions to them, where she would rank them, and also another extra part that she was interested in talking about.
What's Espada mean?
Espada means, I think, sword in Spanish, and it's a group of bad guys.
Okay, baddies. And how many numbers are there?
So there are 10,
Okay.
but we actually are going to have 11 different, no, we're going to have 12 different people because there's 2 of them who are former Espada.
Right, okay.
So anything you want to say to the people?
Yeah, I just have a ginger ale and honey wheat pretzels today. The braided twists.
So 2 of these characters you have seen and talked about in previous videos, but they're part of the Espada, so we'll just kind of go over them.
We'll see if I remember them.
Yeah, and I don't have a list of names this time because some of these characters I don't know the names of yet.
Okay.
So this will be interesting because there's some of these people I don't know much about. So to get your perspective as someone who also doesn't know anything about them should be interesting. So starting off, what do you make of this character? You've seen him before.
I have, okay. He talks like this. Like he's a smoker almost.
He's a smoker, okay.
Like he's obviously not a smoker. Like I don't think he actually smokes, but like, he kind of talks like a smoker does, but like more deep. I can't do deep. And he just seems kind of a little bit full of himself. He's definitely confident, and I think he's number 6.
You think he's number 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 is the most powerful, right?
Yeah, so I was thinking we could, to make it a little easier for you, at the end of all these characters, there's a group shot that shows the 10 current ones, and you could rank them then.
Okay.
Just so, it'll be a little easier.
Yeah.
Just look at them all and kind of, but yeah, so this is Grimmjow.
Oh, Grimmjow, I know that name.
Yeah, looked at him before, but pretty similar vibes. The voice was a little different. So the next one is also someone who we've talked about before.
Oh, I love him. He's my Degrassi emo guy.
Yeah.
He's quiet and serious.
That's the vibe you're getting?
Yeah.
You're pretty spot on. So, did you want to do actually the how many drinks?
Oh, yeah.
So, Casey had this idea to play how many drinks would it take before she would take
It's not really my idea. It's a trend.
It's a trend, okay. But how many drinks would it take to take each of these people home with her?
This guy, I know you'd think not much, but for me, is not doing it for me.
Your Grimmjow's not doing it for you. No. This is the hottest man on the
I
planet.
I know objectively, but something about him feels like, okay, like you think you can just do whatever you want. So I'm going to say 6 shots.
6 shots for
Yep.
numbers? Okay.
Yep.
And how about with?
And for him, it's going to be 3 shots.
3 shots for taking him home?
Yeah.
So that's Ukiura. Yeah, you were pretty spot on with him. He is he's got fangirls for sure.
Yeah. No, I would be one of those people.
So next.
Okay. I like the sandals. I like the spunk. I like the moxie. Is that like a bone chin?
Yeah, so they each have fragments of their old hollow masks still on them.
Okay.
So Grimmjow's was on his near his mouth, Ukiura's was on his head, and his is on his jaw.
Okay, he reminds me of like Ron Perlman.
Okay, I can see it.
And it would probably take 5 margaritas.
Okay.
What's with the arms?
Just crossing them under her boobs.
But where are her hands?
Under her boobs, I guess.
Okay, she seems uptight. Like, let it loose a little bit.
Sure.
Like, don't be so serious all the time. But, I don't know. Her face, she looks like an Oompa Loompa. Why is she so orange?
Just tan.
She's like burnt.
I don't know much about this character. She's one of the ones I don't know her name. And she hasn't really shown up much, but I've always been fascinated by how high her collar is. I feel like she's hiding.
Oh, she's hiding something for sure.
Yeah.
You know, not my type. I'm gonna go like 10 shots.
Okay.
Oh, he's been around. He's seen some things.
Yeah,
he's got stories to tell. Okay, 2 shots.
What do you think of his design? What's his vibe?
He's just tired. He's like, another one. Like, he's like, I'll fight, but like, really? And then he'll kick your ass. But he's like, he's like one of those who's like at the bar and he just puts his glass down slowly. And he's like, okay. And then just kills them all.
I like that. I don't know much about him yet either, but I have him pretty high on my prediction ranking. But
Oh. Wop wop. Megamind. This would take like 20 shots and a couple beers.
Okay.
And I don't even drink beer.
And without the mask, he looks like this. Let's see if your opinion changes.
No.
What do you think of his 2 little skulls?
Okay. No, it'd probably be like 30 shots. But then part of me is saying 0 shots for the experience. You know? Like, I could be like, guess what I did last night?
So this is Aaron Yarrow. He's pretty disturbing. He's one of the creepiest Espada.
Does he even talk?
He talks. He talks with 2 different voices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And one of them sounds like this.
I think so, yeah. One of them's kind of higher up. One of them's kind of lower, I think, from what I remember. He turned into a dead guy and messed with someone's head one time. But, yeah, so that's him.
All right. Okay, I'm very intimidated.
Mm-hmm.
He's intimidating, but he has a fun side.
You think he's got a fun side?
He's got a fun side. We haven't seen it yet, but it's there. Loosen him up a little bit.
Okay.
And he'll like tell you some good jokes. Like those, like a long story and it's a joke at the end. It's got like a punchline.
Sure.
You think he's like being serious about something and then it's a joke. And then it takes you like 10 minutes and then you're like, wait a second, that was funny. That's him.
Could be. I still don't know him very well, so
Just like 1 margarita.
could be.
Stone cold sober. And she's cool, you know?
Yep.
She's the cool girl.
Yeah, she's definitely
She's cool.
she's got the it factor.
Yeah, she's got it. She's everything. She's got it.
Yep.
Yep.
She's a great character. She is a former Espada member, so she's not one of the
Okay.
current ones.
Okay.
She was attacked and injured, and for a while she had the form of a child, and then got reverted back to her actual form. But she was like secretly an Espada, and we didn't know about it. And she didn't remember that she was either. So, next.
Ooh. Another sober one. One
Really?
little magic trick. He would show me a little magic trick, and I'd be hooked. I like personality.
He's got
Look
plenty
at those
of personalities.
shoes. What a showman.
He is a showman for sure. He loves the attention. He loves
Yeah.
the recognition for sure. What do you think of his weapon?
It's sick. It's like 2 moons.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be hard to, like the mechanics of it. Like, how do you really...
I've thought about that because this outer part is blunt. And
right.
the blade's only...
And the blade's in the middle. So
Yeah.
I guess you have to like impale someone.
You gotta really like
and
snare
you
them.
really have to. It could work, but like I feel like it's not as like versatile as like a sword, you know.
Yeah, I've also...
It looks cool though.
I compared him to a Pixar lamp once because of his collar. And I also have compared him to Aemon Targaryen as far as general vibe. Eye patch, lankiness.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Like I said, sober. I stand by.
He's like one of the most despicable.
No, I believe you.
But no, he's got personality, I get you. And you like the tall, lanky guys.
I love a lanky guy. Honestly, like a glass of wine and I'm in.
Yeah.
A glass of wine and I'm in.
Yep.
The flair is there. The grace, the balance, the flexibility. I'm not saying this is an acrobat. I'm just saying they just have an air to them that they're like, you don't even know they're in the room and you turn, oh, you're there. You know what I mean?
Do you think this guy, from looking at him, is a nerd?
No.
Well, he is.
Well, I
He's
guess
a scientist.
the only tip off is the glasses.
That
for
should
me.
be the only tip off.
But like,
This is anime rules.
this is 2024.
This was created in like the early 2000s, all right? This different ball game.
The glasses is nerd. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
He's like a mad scientist. He's super disgusting, actually, but he's a terrible person.
I'm intrigued. And the face looks like it would belong in a Disney movie.
Oh,
Like this is a Disney prince.
this is the Flynn Rider of Bleach.
So probably like 2 glasses of wine,
Okay.
and I'm in.
Yeah.
But kind of bland.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know. Main character energy, but like for me, it's like okay. I like the side characters, you know.
Sure. His name's Stark. He is, what we've seen of him so far, he likes to sleep, and he's very disinterested in a lot of stuff. He just gets bored by it, apparently. But literally, there's a scene of him being forced awake by one of his henchmen, like shoving their hand in his mouth to wake him up and get him up because one of his allies just got killed. But he's like, whatever, kind of.
He's chill.
Yeah.
He's the chill guy.
Yeah. And this is the last one.
Okay.
This is also a former member.
I was about to say sober, but really I think the eyes are kind of creeping me out. So I'm going to go with a couple of vodka sodas and I'm in.
Okay.
Is that how she carries her sword, just in between the pits?
So he is a guy.
So sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Very feminine energy.
Yep. His name's Loopy.
I'm so sorry.
And
Continue.
No, feel free to laugh because I'm not even joking. I think this is my least favorite character in the whole series. Like, laugh at him as much as you want. I hated Loopy.
It's I don't know, man.
He was
I don't know what to tell you.
he was very arrogant and entitled.
Oh.
That type of character, just very about himself. Stole Grimjow's position temporarily, and then when
The eyes, man. I just keep looking at the eyes.
when Grimjow
Where are your hands? Show
show us your hands.
Hey, what are you hiding?
When Grimjow got his number back, he punched a hole through Loopy's chest, and I was thrilled because he was just very smug.
Yeah, we don't like that.
No. So we have here the full table of the current Espada at the start of where we see them in Bleach. There are 10 of them, and they are ranked. They haven't fully described what the ranking is based off of. I assume strength or some sort of authority, because it is like a hierarchy. So who
they're
gives you
not
the...
sitting in a way that would give anything
No,
away, right?
no, they're all sitting in random positions.
Okay, because that would be, yeah.
Yeah, that would be. And when I did this, I just kind of, I went solely based off this picture and like what little I'd seen of some, like a couple of them beforehand. But it's just feel out the vibes. It's 1 through 10, 10 being the weakest, 1 being the strongest. Who do you think is number 10?
Sorry, I'm just trying to look. I think, and this is Ron Perlman.
That's Ron Perlman. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I think Ron Perlman is actually number 10.
Okay.
I think, wait, where's the blue-haired girl?
She was a former Espada, so she's
So
not,
she's a different picture.
yeah, she's not here.
Okay,
Yeah.
number 10 is Ron Perlman. Number 9 is Emo.
Ukiura.
Excuse me. Yeah. That's
Okay.
number 9. Scientist is number 8.
Okay.
He's number 7.
Okay.
Okay, and
I guess he was 7 too. That's funny.
then she's number 6.
Okay.
He's number 5.
Okay.
He's number 4.
Okay.
He's number 3.
Yep.
He's number 2 and he's number 1.
Okay, so just to be clear, number 2 you think is Aaron Yarrow with the tall mask, and number 1 is
The Pixar lamp.
the Pixar lamp.
Yeah,
Okay.
number 1.
Okay.
Strongest character.
So do you want me to tell you? Because I know some of them.
Sure.
So you were spot on with Yami, who's number 10, the big dude, Ron Perlman. He's one of the ones I knew before. They reveal before this. So you were right about him. Your number 9 was Ukiura. He's actually number 4. I guessed he was number 2, so I overestimated. You underestimated him. He's pretty strong. He's pretty, but clearly, obviously, I have more bases for some of these characters than you do.
I'm well aware.
But yes, but some of these people, this was my first time seeing them, so it's a similar boat. Your number 8, you guessed the mad scientist. That is correct. That is Agamotto, and you guessed correct.
Ding, ding, ding.
He's the number 8. Your number 7, you guessed, is this guy over here, which I also guessed at number 7. We don't know his rank yet, but I agree. He's got 7 vibes.
He's got 7 vibes. Like, he's not the worst, but he's in the middle.
Number 6, your guess was her, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I have her at, what did I have her at? 5, I think. So similar vibe. Your number 5 guess was
I think so.
The tired guy?
I think so. Yeah, that sounds right.
We don't know his rank yet. I guessed him at 4 though. And the old guy.
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay, I guess he's my number 1 pick. I think he's gonna be the strongest. Number 3, you guessed Grimjow. Grimjow's number 6. So when you said earlier he's 6, your first guess, you were actually right. And then so your number 2 was Aradiero with the tall mask.
Yeah.
He's number 9. And then
Pixar Lamp is number 1.
Pixar Lamp, who's a Neutra.
Just wait for it.
I very recently found out his rank. He claimed to be the strongest for a while. He's number 5.
Gotcha.
And he has it tattooed on his tongue.
So we know for sure he's number 5.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah. But I mean, you did pretty good. You got a couple of them spot on. Like you got Yami and Xyloporo immediately. And some of them, we're still yet to see, but some of them we have similar guesses for some of them. Yeah, so that's the Espada. Any final thoughts on them?
Yeah, I feel like they don't get along very well.
Yeah, there's definitely power dynamics.
There's tension.
Yeah.
Like they should play a game of like kickball together or volleyball.
Just a bonding
team
experience.
building. Yeah.
Because
if they work together as a team, they could get so much more accomplished. They're all so worried about, maybe not all of them, being number 1 and being the best and whatever their other issues are. Figure out how to work as a team and you can do this, guys. You can win. When do the bad guys ever get to win?
I mean, so far I've only ever seen them fight one-on-one against people, and they haven't remotely worked together.
Fight all together, and you can accomplish so much. Then you could be number 1 in the world, and then you can fight each other.
You could all be number 1.
Yes. Just get common goal first, right? They have a common goal, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're all working for Aizen, yeah.
So, let's, Aizen. Or band together and get Aizen.
Rebel.
Yeah.
Some of them have sort
you
of
could take them on together.
They're a pretty interesting group. Oh.
What about the past 2?
The past 2? So Loopy, the one that was very smug, he took the number 6 spot from Grimjow temporarily when Grimjow disobeyed and got demoted. And then Grimjow came back and killed him for it.
And the girl was number 4?
The girl, she was originally number 3 like a long time ago. And then she got hurt and there was sabotage at play. There was internal struggle, people trying to ascend.
What I've been trying to tell them.
Yeah. So that's them. Anything else you'd like to tell the viewers before we sign off here?
Basically, just if you're evil, just try to work together more.
So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed hearing her rankings on all of these and her guesses and which ones, how many drinks would it take. So yeah, we'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Give me 2 margaritas. I'm going to be made.